slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Puerto Rico going up against Albuquerque. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Pedro Martinez. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. It's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. It's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's a slow sipper.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you taste your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, it's mama too. This dedication, boy, I want the drama too. I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Frogs and the Bears. All right, ready to get underway. Ian Happ up to hit. Inside. And this one is off and running.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Happ on his horse. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the out on Marte. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Outside, and that is ball one. Polanco, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Yelich makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one misses.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's ball two. Right side and foul ball. And that's in for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Just missed.
That's down.
1 out, bases empty.
Hey.
The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Upstairs.
That's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Willie Stargell digs in now. And that's
1-0.
down and away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
First 2 hitters get
1-1.
punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
In the air, left field, down the line. Davis settles under it and makes the... And we're back. And now, Eddie Murray. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. That's down and in.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
The 1-1. And that is out of play.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson.
Fell off off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2 on Jock. Gets a piece and stays alive. That pitch just misses the inside corner. The count now 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Page back to work. 100 at the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Griffey on his horse. And there's one away. Devers now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Happ moving under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's fouled off. Center field, Sizemore. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. And there's a ball.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball. Slider clips the corner.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
He goes down looking. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
Ball.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Junior. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. Albies slinging it to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Christian Yelich stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering
2-2.
is in the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a drive. Happ Daddy connects. Deep right field. And that ball is out of here. He nails one out to right. It's 1-0. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Marte goes 6'1", 31 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Fly ball down the line. Happ on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball there. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. Top half of inning number 4. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Got him swinging. So up next, Eddie Murray.
1-0.
In the dirt. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out.
No, that's in.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Runner on the go.
2 balls.
Ow! Piazza with a great throw. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. And that is the third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Ezequiel Tovar. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one popped in the air, left field. He's under it. Makes the grab, one down. And now the DH, Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And ball one. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. That one misses. Now 2-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a base hit to left. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
2-2.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Devers swings through it for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's a ball. 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Mike Piazza. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside low. Ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. And that's just foul. Fastball for a strike. And that one hit to first. Greenberg takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now Jack Peterson struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Grady Sizemore. Page back to work. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So up next, Hank Greenberg. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on.
Strikes.
Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs. 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's in there. And a count 2-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's too
That's
low.
the ball.
And now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there.
Runner, take your base.
Able to take the walk. So the lineup flips over. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch misses.
The 2-out walk.
1-0.
Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss
2
and get
balls,
out of
no
this jam.
strikes.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Off the mark there. And it's 3-0. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Got a full count.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Ken Griffey Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Up and in,
ball.
and a count 2-1.
2-1.
There goes Junior.
We got a
Squirts
full count.
away a little bit, and now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. That catches the corner. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. One gone, runner at first. Here's Ketel Marte. That misses the zone. Ball one. Man at first, one away.
No strikes.
And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Balls, 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Junior racing over to make the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Willie Stargell.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Now it's going to be Ryan Roberts. First pitch, and he just misses. Steps on first for the out. And here is Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Right, 2.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And here is Mike Piazza. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just off the inside edge. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Devers stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. We go to the top of the 7th. And now here is Eddie Murray. This one in the air, right field. Yelich running hard. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And a sac bunt here. Over to first. Great pick.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Peterson swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. That one ripped. Yelich puts it away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Polanco. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Hank Greenberg will hit next.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that one clips the corner.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 and 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Christian Yelich. He is struck out and he is walked. And delivers outside. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
That just misses. 3-2 now. Got him. And he's registered. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Eric Gagne taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Good eye in that spot. Misses off the inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Albies now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, nobody out. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Piazza fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. And now the right fielder, Ian Happ. That's 99 at the knees. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Out to short, Tovar. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runners at the corners here, one away. And the batter now, Ketel Marte. And that one sliced foul. Junior, the runner at third. Happ over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. Happ into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
1-1.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Murray now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Runner takes off. In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. And they'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Piazza fires the first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the short stop, Ezequiel Tovar. Inside, and that's ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
One, two.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1 down, base is empty. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the DH, Willie Stargell. On the ground to first, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Double play. They can't. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Chili Davis. Gagne back to work. Late on that fastball.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one in the dirt, going to count 1-2. Just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Count is full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And Jack Peterson stands in. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
Strike 2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. And Peterson retired. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one at triple digits.
There might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just...
And down on strike. And we're back. And now it's... the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
And that one off the outside edge. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 3. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. The 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Piazza at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
This one in the air. Murray makes the grab, 1 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Grady Sizemore. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
Nope, ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Liner picked on the hop at first. Nicely done for the out. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Gagne is just 1 strike away. That's outside. Now 1 and 2. Got him, and that's the ball game. The 5.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me.